Hi everyone, welcome to Cook's Daisy Cook. Today we are making chicken chow mein. I have made chicken chow mein in this channel before, and over time, I have been tweaking the recipe to make it even better. The chicken chow mein we are making today has more flavorful and slightly softer noodles. The noodle is also coated with a thin layer of tasty sauce. The feedback I have been getting so far from my friends and family tells me that this new recipe is definitely better than the old one. Let me show you how I make it. We will start by finely mincing some garlic and cut 4 green onions into 2-inch sections. Keep the stem part and the leafy part separate because we will use them at different times during cooking. Next, cut half of an onion into strips. I strongly recommend you take the time to break the onion apart now. We will also need some bean sprouts. I have removed both ends of the bean sprout for a more appealing look in the final dish. You don't have to do that if you are short on time. Now the chicken, we will cut it into slices. With chicken, you cut along the grain of the muscle fiber. This is the opposite of how we cut most red meat into slices. Marinate the chicken with soy sauce, oyster sauce, dark soy sauce, water, sugar, baking soda, a little bit of white pepper powder, and some cornstarch. Mix them well. And then mix in a little bit of oil and a touch of sesame oil. For the noodle, we are using fresh chow mein noodle today. You can find fresh noodles in the refrigerator section of most Asian grocery stores. A quick note here, these fresh noodles freeze very well, so you can buy more of them and freeze them in portions at home. The last thing we need to prepare is the chow mein sauce. Simply mix together some dark soy sauce, regular soy sauce, and sugar. Now we are ready to cook. Prepare a pot of water and bring it up to a boil. Then add the noodle. Because this noodle is thicker, they take a little longer to cook. I cook my noodle for about 7 minutes. Remove them from the water when they are done, and mix in some oil while they are hot to prevent sticking. Next, add some oil to a hot pan over medium-high heat. Then add a little bit of sugar and salt to the oil. And immediately add the stem part of the green onion and the onions to the pan. Briefly stir-fry them until they are coated with oil. Then add the bean sprouts. Give it a few tosses and then add a touch of rice wine. Now give it a few more tosses, then add a little bit of chow mein sauce to the pan. And a few more final tosses to mix the sauce evenly and quickly remove everything from the pan. We don't want to overcook them. Now add a little more oil to the pan if needed, and we will stir-fry the chicken. Spread the chicken out in the pan, and we will add the minced garlic. Stir-fry the chicken until they are about 70% done. Then add a touch of rice wine. Give the chicken a few tosses to let the rice wine evaporate. Then add a little bit of dark soy sauce for color. Continue to stir-fry until the color looks even. Then we will add a little bit of water to the chicken. Now give it a few more quick tosses and we can remove the chicken from the pan. Next, we will stir-fry the noodle. Add a little bit of oil if needed. Then add the noodle to the pan. Spread the noodle out and let them pan-fry briefly. Then toss the noodle around and let them pan-fry a little more. Repeat this process until the noodle is hot. Then pour in the chow mein sauce. Now stir fry the noodle until the color looks even like this. Then we will add some water to the noodle and cover the pan with the lid. Lower the heat to medium and let the noodle cook for about a minute. After 1 minute, remove the lid and we can add the chicken, the bean sprouts, and all the onions back to the pan. Also add a touch of black pepper powder. Now give the noodle a few quick tosses to mix everything together and we are done. Look at these noodles. They are soft and flavorful, together with the crisp texture from the bean sprouts and onion, as well as the tender and juicy chicken. This chicken chow mein is simply irresistible. This is definitely a dish worth trying. I hope you like our chicken chow mein today. If you find this video useful, please share with your friends and family. Let me know your thoughts about this recipe in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you next time.